Okay, hello. My name is Simon. I'm a cybersecurity engineer, an active cybersecurity practitioner, and I also do research on cybersecurity and related topics. So today I want us to look at something. It's quite small, it's quite simple, and today we are going to look at a command line prompt. So today our operating system, the one we are using is the Windows operating system, is the most common operating system being used around. And today I want us to retrieve passwords, or whatever you are going to do, you are going to retrieve several passwords on your machines, on your machine as a plain text. So we create an instance, and assuming that you logged in or you use a Wi-Fi network a while ago, you accessed it, and maybe you don't remember the password that you are given or the password you used to access the machine, but still your Windows machine is still connected to that network, or still can connect. It's just that you don't remember the password. So Windows machines have a command prompt, and the command prompt is quite useful when it comes to search. So today we are going to retrieve all saved Wi-Fi network password as plain text, and what we are going to use is purely the command prompt. So my command prompt had already started, and as you can see, this is what I was able to retrieve, but I want us to go step by step, so we do something new. Okay, I'll open my screen. So I'll start. Oh, so the command we are going to use is called netwlan. So netwlan, it's just netwlan. Okay, netwlan show profiles. Show show profiles. So this first command, netwlan show profile, it shows all, it displays all the networks this machine has successfully connected to. It means you enter the password or the credentials that you are given and you are able to connect to that network. And this displays the Wi-Fi networks we've been able to connect to. As you can see, mine are quite many, not much, and some maybe you know them. And considering that I want us to do something that is ethical, or we don't want to expose other people's Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi password, I had created up a hotspot, and this G is the hotspot I created. So we want to narrow down to the G Wi-Fi network. So I'll use the same command H will and show profile, but now this time I'll include name, so that I put the name of the user profile, and the name is G. And be careful with the spellings, and also consider the spaces. If you put a space and the space does not exist, or you put a full stop, any character, it will not display, because that won't be the Wi-Fi. It's okay, sensitive. It's sensitive to everything. So you see, there is no such wireless interface on the system. It means I've entered some credentials wrong. So I come back. The name. Okay, the issue here was I never put an equal sign. So the name equals G. So you can see now we've narrowed down to the details of the G, and you see connection mode, it can connect automatically, and you can see all these things, infrastructure. You can see the security setup, the authentication is WPA2 personal, and all other things. Then you can see that security key is present, but it's not being displayed. So our next command, the one we are using now, is the one that enables us to display that password in plain text. When I say plain text, I mean it's in a format you can read and write. It's not encrypted, it's just in the plain text, the way you can, it's simply in words and numbers. That is, if there was a combination used. Okay. So then I'll say key. Now you saw here that the security key was, okay, the security key is present, but you cannot see it. So I use the command key, then I equals to clear. So this clear command, what it does, it now puts out the password as plain text. So you can see now we've now had we've been able to retrieve some details. You can look at these details. Seemingly they look like the details up here, but now the security key here was present but not being displayed. And now when we come here, we have the security key, it's present, and you can see key content is 0123. So this is basically a simple way of getting you getting access to Wi-Fi password, the one you forgot, and it's also a good way of you remembering. Probably if you are a person who forgets easily, or you are a person who has a lot of things running. So probably some details like this, you consider them minor and you don't keep them up to date. Or sometimes you might set a password that's so complex and maybe you miss by a character. So this is a simple way of you coming up and retrieving your password, or assuming a neighbor shared with you their Wi-Fi and maybe you want to connect to another system or another device, and that because this is a computer and maybe probably you don't know a way of getting a QR code so that you can scan from your phone. It's a simpler way of you getting those details from your machine. So this is a very simple way, and we'll also be looking into command prompt in depth, and we'll also be looking at PowerShell in depth, and we also look at how you can run a Linux machine on a Windows machine as a subsystem. And all of these creating videos I'm planning, and once ready, will be on the go. But for this is what I wanted us to see. It's a very simple thing, something you can do while you're building your confidence into cybersecurity. Thank you.